I took it all on myself, man. I pitched the idea to Tommy Dreamer, and he liked it. And I said, okay, this is going to be a lot of work, but we're going to make it work. It's going to be amazing. And just to be out there in the ring, it was almost like I was in a dream realm or something, or in a Tim Burton movie. It was just, it had a feel to it, like, oh my God, I did all this, and we're about to have a TLC match, a Full Metal Mayhem match, reimagined. And got to give props to Matt for the reimagined, because I thought my best idea was Full Metal Poetry and Mayhem for the name of the match, because we do a move
Mhm.
called Poetry in Motion. And when I do the poetry in motion over the top rope to the floor, I would always call that Poetry and Mayhem. But yeah, my idea was Full Metal Poetry and Mayhem, but Matt came up with the reimagined, and I think that was perfect.
Matt, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I don't think you understand how much work and dedication and passion Jeff poured into doing these things. He spent 10 days, 10 very long days painting the canvas, doing it over and over. He spent days at TV where we went in early to do media. He would spend the last 10 hours of the day painting tables or chairs or ladders. I mean, he was so passionate about this. And one thing I can tell you about my brother, when he is into something and he really believes in it and he likes the concept, he totally commits to it. He truly does. And I thought it was amazing. I thought it added such a different feel. It was such a Jeff Hardy vibe. It had such a unique look, and you could tell whenever everything was revealed and the crowd first saw it, they reacted to it, and it was nice because it added a little bit of a different flavor to our match. And then we were trying to do some things that were original. We were trying to do some great callbacks, and when it was all said and done, I was thrilled with how Full Metal Mayhem Reimagined turned out.
Yeah, it was also a lot more extreme than probably people probably know, because man, that after all that paint dried on the canvas, it was kind of like sandpaper in spots. And it was my humor is a little strange, but after the match, we were all just filthy with the paint. And then I went up to Matt and I said, "Man, that was so cool, man. That match was nasty, baby. I mean, that canvas was nasty, baby. Shout out to the Nasty Boys. Because we were all filthy with that paint, but it was so worth it."
We did. Everybody that was in that match was covered with, like, you know how sandpaper has like the little particles. It feels like little pieces of sand or whatever, grainy material. We were all covered with that. It was in our hair. It was all on our shirts. It was everywhere, and it was so
Mhm.
funny. It had good traction, if nothing else. You didn't slip in that ring.